So USFL is now on DraftKings. You can play DFS. I did not play well, but clearly because who knows what players were good. So you can now play daily fantasy on DraftKings. The site released its section just in time for week 1. It's up on there now. Classic and showdown contests are available. USFL scoring rules, 3-point conversion points, the breakdowns of the positions. You have a quarterback, running back, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, 2 flex, and defense is kind of the things. DraftKings has a thing of all the scoring breakdowns, of course, the overtime rules, double forward pass, all that fun stuff. Now, if you want stats on these players, you can find them on USFL News Hub. Just go to our menu and click stats. We have all the stats. We have passing stats with Brian Scott leading the way at 202 yards. Shea Patterson, who started off slow but picked it up. Luis Perez with his 2 touchdowns. Running, DeAndre Johnson with his 98 yards and Jordan Ellis with his 89 yards and a touchdown. Receiving leaders, Randy Satterfield and Osiris Mitchell. We have all those stats on USFL News Hub. You can go over there. So here are my DraftKings picks. Real quick, this was from last week's game. I didn't do well at all. Let's see, where was my team here? So I finished 25th out of 40-something players, 39. So I finished 25th, did not have a good showing. So I had Brian Scott, Madre London. I thought he was going to Pittsburgh. I'm staying away from. Turpin from New Jersey had 4 points. Angeline from Birmingham had 11 points and a touchdown. Gray got me 4. Zuber was my flex. He got a touchdown, 11 points, and the Stars defense got me 3. The winner of this, just to give you an idea, so I got, let's see here, that was 49 points. The winner actually had 81 points. One guy got nothing, but he's got TJ Logan Jr. got 21 points. 21 points from the Breakers defense. Scott the third got him 14 points. That's just the kind of way things are going to be. He took the other running back from, I think they're going to do 2 running back system. I would stay away from them. On the DFS, my picks for this week, I got Jordan Tamu, London Mitchell, Satterfield, Holland, Lenore Jr., and the Breakers defense. I picked the best of everything. Basically, how everybody did last week. You can go out there and give it a shot of those picks for your DFS. But I just picked all the top guys from last week. Hopefully, they will carry over. And I still had plenty of money left over. Let's get to the picks for this week. So last week's scores. Let's see. I picked Birmingham. Birmingham did win, even though I was really pushing for the Generals. I thought they would get the hometown deal. The Stars and Breakers. Breakers are a team to beat now. Breakers are up there. They beat the Stars, though it was a higher scoring game also compared to the last 2 games. I had the Stars lighten them up, but I think the Breakers defense could be the top defense in the league, maybe also with Tampa. The Gamblers 17 over the Panthers. I didn't think Houston would do that good, but the Panthers didn't look that good. They started to come on in the second half, but just wasn't enough. And I picked the Tampa Bay Bandits over the Pittsburgh Maulers 26-10, and it was 17-3. So basically you're getting those scores in that 17 above range. I think the Maulers are not going to be good on offense all season long. I don't know if they'll win a game. But here are my picks for this week's games. So I got 50-50. I was 2 for 2. Not perfect, but 2 for 2. This week's games, Michigan versus New Jersey, your Friday night game. I've got Michigan 13, New Jersey. I think they have the offense with Luis Perez and, that dual off quarterback thing. I think it will work for them. I think the Generals and Mike Riley take the win 17-13. Game 2, Pittsburgh Maulers, Philadelphia Stars. Always pick against Pittsburgh. I got Philadelphia 18, Pittsburgh 3. I don't think Pittsburgh is going to be able to do anything on offense, and that's where they'll stand in that game. So always pick against Pittsburgh. Probably Philadelphia would be a good defense to start also in DFS as well. Birmingham Stallions versus Houston. This one, I think the Stallions were winning. I think Houston, not that they got lucky, but they kind of got lucky to win because the Panthers didn't play that well. Though Houston's defense is good, I think Birmingham's offense is better. 28-10. I've got Birmingham over Houston. And the final game, the game of the week, New Orleans Breakers, prime time, I believe, on, let's double check that schedule. I believe that is prime time. This week, New Orleans Breakers, Tampa Bay Bandits on Sunday. They've got the whole world in front of them. Actually, I think it's a 3 o'clock game on Sunday, not prime time. Friday night is prime time. I got a close game. Tampa Bay 17, New Orleans Breakers 14. Why? Because it's a homer's pick, and I want the Tampa Bay Bandits to win. So here's your final pick. I got Jersey beating Michigan, Philadelphia crushing Pittsburgh, Birmingham. This one could be a little bit closer because Houston's defense is good, 28-10. And then the game of the week, New Orleans Breakers, Tampa Bay Bandits. I got my Tampa Bay Bandits beating the New Orleans Breakers 17-14. Let us know who you think is going to win this week's games in the comments.
This weekend, get ready for more hard-hitting USFL action. Friday at 8 Eastern on USA, the Michigan Panthers take on the New Jersey Generals. Then, Sunday on NBC and Peacock, the New Orleans Breakers go head-to-head against the Tampa Bay Bandits. The USFL, this weekend on USA, NBC, and Peacock.